Monday has finally arrived for the much-anticipated rematch between the Toronto Blue Jays, the wild card winners, and the team with the best record in the American League, the Texas Rangers. Look at John Gibbons' Toronto Blue Jays batting order. Devin Travis leads away, Josh Donaldson, then Edwin Encarnacion coming off that magical moment in the wild card game. The designated hitter today is Jose Bautista. Russell Martin will catch, then Troy Tulowitzki. And the bottom three for Gibbons Blue Jays is Kevin Pillar. Melvin Upton Jr. gets the call in left with Ezekiel Carrera in right field.
200 innings, 7 years in a row now for them, and hasn't pitched all that well at the end of the season, but he was in the conversation for the Cy Young coming into September.
Little pop-up that is going to drift toward foul territory. The seats, it comes back, and Moreland makes the catch. Ninth pitch of the at-bat, and that one misses. Ball four. Combination game as Encarnacion pops it up. Hamill's got in on his hands. And in the bright sunshine with the glasses on, Rougned Odor puts it away, out number two. And Bautista gets under one in the left field. That is Gomez there, and the top of the first is in the books in Arlington. The Rangers are coming up. Batting order for Jeff Bannister's Texas Rangers, back-to-back division champs, with Gomez, Desmond, and Beltran at the top, Beltre, Odor, and Lucroy in the middle, Mitch Moreland, Elvis Andrews, and Shin-Soo Choo back on the active roster and in the starting lineup. And there is Marco Estrada. And Eck, he had a couple of great moments in the postseason last year, one of them right here in Arlington.
Absolutely, probably one of the best postseason pitchers last year.
Certainly be something that the Blue Jays keep an eye on. And he spins one in and gets a strikeout. Good way to start the day for Marco Estrada as he punches out Gomez. Ian Desmond on the first pitch, lines one to center right at Pillar, and a line drive out. Dennis was talking about, and he swings at the first pitch, and this is going to be a nice breezy inning for Marco Estrada. 1, 2, 3, the Rangers go in order. One in the books in Arlington, the ALDS on TBS. Well, he handles the staff as Martin is out in front, and Hamels pulls the string on him for the punch out. And on the first pitch, pops it up a mile high. And Andrews will haul it in for out number two. Pitch on the ground. Andrews, the slick fielder, long throw, and it is in time. Wow! They will certainly take a look at this, but what a play! Elvis Andrews deep in the hole, looking like Derek Jeter right here to make this play. West is getting the report. And what do we have? Out. And we'll clean it up when we come back, guessing there's not enough evidence to overturn. Inning is over. Beautiful play by Elvis Andrews to end it, which tells you that there wasn't enough evidence to overturn. There's a roller to first, nobody covering. Marco Estrada forgot to cover the bag, and Beltre will reach on what will have to be scored as an infield hit. And that one's a little change up, lifted in the air to right. Long run for Carrera, but he'll make the play. And a wave and a miss. It's now, and Moreland right off the end of the bat. The shift is on, and Moreland on a close play is out. Devin Travis took a while to unload. And again, we'll probably take a quick look at this one. Jeff Bannister asking the umpires to hold it. And it's another bang-bang play at first base.
It's a lot closer than I thought it was.
Well, that play took forever to develop. I said, man, he's playing so far away, and he took so long to get rid of it.
So Jeff Bannister gets word from his replay room. No challenge. StatCast much more. You can download the app today as Upton goes to right. Wynn's got a hold of it, going back there, and making the catch is Choo. Crashes up against the wall. No, he will bunt. He runs well, and he gets aboard with a walk here to right. And that one is high in the air. Beltre and Andrews converge. That'll be Beltre in foul territory. Stays put, and Donaldson takes it down and in, and it gets away from Lucroy. Donaldson. And it's off the glove of Beltre. That's a fair ball down the line. In to score is Carrera. Donaldson's on his way to second. The throw comes in. The tag. Safe. Oh. So one thing that we experience nowadays in the last few years, our cameras, our replay can see so much. And safe is the call as expected as Donaldson hustles his way to an RBI double. And Encarnacion off the glove of Hamels, and no play anywhere as Encarnacion will reach on an infield hit. And Bautista up the middle and a base hit. A run will score. Donaldson is in. And another 2-out, 2-strike RBI hit for the Blue Jays. They lead it 2-0 over Cole Hamels and the Rangers. First and second, 2 outs. Martin takes ball 4, and the Blue Jays have loaded the bases in this third inning. Came back early as Tulowitzki sends one into right center field. Long run. Desmond can't make the play. Pulled it back. 2 runs are in. Tulowitzki's on his way to third. And coming in to score is Martin. It is a 3 RBI triple for Troy Tulowitzki. And the Blue Jays strike 5-0 Toronto. Third innings. Pilar up the middle. Hamels makes the play. And a low throw dug out by Moreland. And the inning is finally over. What an inning it was. Cole Hamels sitting there with 2 outs and no runs in. And then the Blue Jays score 5. Around the third base. Donaldson across the diamond in time. Out number 1.
Blue Jays about to start their third.
And there's a call. It's strike 3. Estrada rings the bell on Chu.
Just did at the deadline.
And Gomez into center field. Pilar eases back on this one. Estrada had him out in front, and Marco Estrada with that shutdown inning. His offense gives him 5, and Estrada only 1 hit through the first 3. And Upton turns on one deep into left field. Gomez at the track in front of the wall, looks up. Goodbye, Melvin Upton Jr. A solo home run to start the inning. And the Blue Jays are up 6-0 against each other in the World Series in '08. Carrera sends one to left. Gomez in the tough Sunfield in left makes a catch for the out.
Against Cole, long run for him, felt like he was going to get there, just didn't quite get there.
And that's a bad throw. And that'll be an error. Andrews, a throwing error, and it is all going bad here for the Texas Rangers. I think it's Jeff Bannis. Quick results and a quick inning. An error puts a man on. Now that gets away from Lucroy, and into second base is Travis. And that one's in the air, shallow right center. That's going to fall. Travis got a good jump. He's rounding third and headed home. And the Blue Jays up 7-0 now. And that is it for Cole Hamels, the Rangers ace, running into a Blue Jay roadblock here in game 1 of this ALDS. He will exit with 7 runs in. We're only in the 4th. And the soft throwing left-hander to face Encarnacion. See the numbers for Claudio.
It's almost like he threw a screwball.
In the air to center field. Encarnacion out to Desmond, who went back, now comes in, and there is the out, which is the second out of the inning. Runner at first. Bautista into right field, hit pretty well. Coming in is Chu, and he's got it for the out. And the side is retired. Claudio puts the lid back on the jar, but the Blue Jays get to Cole Hamels. Upton goes deep. Another RBI for Donaldson. It's 7-0. Desmond on the ground. Tulowitzki throws on one leg, and accurate as always. As Beltran pops this one up. Upton's coming in, and he's got it for the out. And he chases the high fastball. Ranging over is Travis and Marco Estrada. They in the rocking chair early. Only the one infield hit. That's a 3-up, 3-down, 4th. It's in a game in the regular season as Martin rolls one to Beltre, one of the great all-time third basemen. And there is out number 1. Reported on that to start the game as Tulowitzki lines one into right center field. Over to cut it off is Chu. Tulowitzki will settle for the single.
Biagini's pitched a lot.
Pilar with a chopper. Claudio gloves it and fires it to first. Home run since the '08 ALCS. And a grounder to Andrews. Throw is good. This time inning is over, and Claudio gets through the inning, and a scoreless inning for the Toronto Blue Jays. Well, Marco Estrada is rolling. The Blue Jays are up 7-0 as we go to the home fifth. And here he is, an all-star pitching in game one as Odor flies to right. And here he is pitching game one. Lucroy in the air to left field. Melvin Upton will make the play for the out. 2 quick outs. Here comes a changeup here. And Moreland off the end of the bat. Out in front of it, a high pop-up. Wind is blowing, but Tulowitzki is calling, and he's got it. And Marco Estrada. Another scoreless inning. 5 in the books for Estrada. It's 7-0 Toronto.
Donaldson hit to end it.
And there's a walk. Their lineup. Back to the box. Claudio slings one over to second. Odor to first. And a double play. Involved. Deserves a replay. That's right off the end of the bat. Donaldson sends one down the right field line. Thinking about 2. He's on his way. And the throw from Chu, and safe is the call. And it's second here in the 6th. And Encarnacion flicks one into left field. It's got some carry to it. Gomez is back. Oh, and what a catch! Carlos Gomez. A great play, crashing up against the wall, saves a run, and they're finally on their feet in Arlington.
He's right into the 1-run games.
Andrews a liner into center field. That's down, a base hit. Only the second hit of the game. There goes Andrews again, and a swing and a miss. The throw to second is on the mark, the tag, and out at second base.
3-start spree he was on. And another changeup to dazzle him. Unbelievable.
Strikeout of Gomez, back-to-back Ks, a strike him out, throw him out, double play. Still 7-0 Birds. Silver linings if you're the Rangers. He has bridged the gap, picking up some innings here for Jeff Bannister.
Well, I think he's had a lot of practice. You know, that's what he's had.
That's good. Yeah, he obviously doesn't mind it. On the ground, Claudio again, gloves it, fires it to Odor. That's easy as it gets. 1-4-3 double play. Boy, Alex Claudio, he's having a moment here in the postseason. Still 7-0 Blue Jays.
It's going to be an easy play, but Hamels knew he made a mistake.
Desmond skies one into shallow right center field. And Pilar's got it for the out, one away. There's Beltran, a little cue shot. That's going to fall for a base hit. So back-to-back innings. On the ground, Tulowitzki over to second, get the lead out there, the turn and throw to first is in time, and there's your double play.
There it is.
Wow, Joe Simpson's crystal ball shows up again in the postseason. Marco Estrada turning himself into the story here. The offense gets him 7 runs, and Estrada with a shutout going into the 8th. After Claudio pitches very well across 3 2/3 innings. Pilar in the air. Lucroy sizes it up, and right up against the screen makes a catch for the out.
24 coming in.
Yeah.
On the ground on the first pitch. Elvis Andrews will make the play. 2 up and 2 down. This is Stroman, and it's part of the hunch playing that goes on in the postseason. Carrera sends one to right. That's going to fall. A late break by Chu. Season game. Little pop-up right off the handle. And Moreland will put it away. Barnett works a scoreless 8th. Bottom of the 8th coming up. Rangers are running out of outs. Toronto all over them today, 7-0. Marco Estrada trying to take this one as far as he can go. And on the first pitch, Odor skies one. And Donaldson is there to make the play.
On your changeup. There it is.
And he strikes out Lucroy. 1-2 pitch on the way to Moreland, and a swing and a high fly ball, routine center field. Pilar. And can Marco Estrada finish this one? Will they let him finish this one? He has been on his A game today in game 1 of the ALDS. Marco Estrada, a shutout through 8. Reliever use, and if you're Jeff Bannister, Cole Hamels' position, Eck, it doesn't look like Estrada's coming out. Why would he? There's a base hit.
He's right.
Center field, Donaldson with a 4-hit game did it. That was in the 93. What a groan. There's a base hit by Encarnacion. A single to right, back-to-back hits off Diekman. Work with the softball in the bullpen as Bautista sends one to left, and there she goes. Jose Bautista strikes again. 3-run home run for the Blue Jays. Bautista's second of the postseason and opens this one up to a 10-0 lead. Jays history. There's a swing and a miss. Martin strikes out. There's a soft liner into center field for Troy Tulowitzki. And his third hit of the ball game. The fourth hit allowed by Diekman.
The run differential, doesn't it?
It does.
Pop up into foul territory. Pilar's already walking back to the dugout, and Beltre makes a catch of Cole Hamels. As Upton takes ball 4. So Melvin Upton is on. The beat goes on for the Blue Jays in the 9th. 2-2 on the way. Right back to the mound. Diekman will get out of the inning, but a 3-run home run by Bautista. His 13th postseason game. He's got 6 home runs, and now Estrada trying to finish this one in game 1. 10-0 Blue Jays in Arlington. A game in the big leagues for the first time in his career. Andrew sends one deep into left center field, and that ball is off the base of the wall. Andrews around second, on his way to third. It'll be a leadoff triple for the Rangers shortstop. And there's that changeup, and this is going to get a run home. So Chu with an RBI. The Rangers are on the board in the postseason. First run allowed by Marco Estrada, and with the shutout lost, John Gibbons is going to make a pitching change.
You know what, guys? You sit in the dugout for a long stretch early in the ball game, that's one thing, but he had to sit there for a long time in the 9th.
Gibbons made an early call to the pen. Estrada said, "Let me stay."
Yeah, there's no sense of letting him stay out there. Really, there's nothing to gain.
No, not now.
He's had some big games in his career. Even a few Rangers fans acknowledging that performance. Marco Estrada goes 8 1/3 with 1 run in game 1 of the ALDS.
What a game. Dude, he's kind of a forgotten guy out there, but fastball cutter.
To get him up is a big bonus for the Jays.
Gomez out to Tulowitzki, and the Blue Jays are an out away. 9th inning. Game 1 almost in the books, but Desmond sends one to left. And Upton is there. He'll make the catch, and the Toronto Blue Jays strike first in the American League Division Series. And Marco Estrada, the winning pitcher again in Arlington. A repeat performance from a season ago. Tulowitzki with the key hit, the 3 RBI triple. Josh Donaldson 4 for 4 today. Most hits by a Blue Jay since 1993 in a postseason in Roberto Alomar. What a performance today, Joe, from Toronto.